You got to try to get the first down. You have no choice here. Too much of a gamble to try to make a 54-yarder.
4th and 10. Carlos stays on the sideline. So does Herschel Walker. Leo Lewis, no!
There's the beat. Beautiful route. Leo has got his man beat. Sammy Little, 37's in a trail position. The ball thrown to the outside. It's a good thrown ball. Just a timing pass. Just a tad too much. The ball before that was really the key when Hassan Jones dropped the in route. That was the key.
Vikings can stop the clock twice.
What do they have? 2 timeouts left?
One now. And 1:11 remaining in the ball game. Vikings have won their last 10 November ball games. Buddy Ryan's team winless in November this year. Celebrate America's homecoming on Thanksgiving on the NFL Today at 3:30 Eastern Time. Brad, Herb, Dick, and Will take a look at 2 decades, 2 coaches, and the 2 sports of Ed Too Tall Jones. And then Too Tall and the Cowboys host the Philadelphia Eagles in a traditional football feast in Texas Stadium. All begins at 3:30 Eastern Time Thursday. Steve Jordan.
Really a puzzle, and these guys have been hurt. Jordan with that bad ankle, and one of the premier tight ends in the National Football League just has not got off to the start because of injuries, and it passing attack is.
Well, Randall is able to run out a few more seconds off the clock, and Studwell uses a timeout. That will be the final Minnesota timeout. Tonight is the beginning of America's Homecoming Week on CBS. Is Sal the Swindler Pacello a character out of a movie, or is he the real thing? The real thing, says the government, one of the mobsters who's infiltrated Hollywood. Watch 60 Minutes tonight. Then it's Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. That's followed by a CBS miniseries, part 1 of Till We Meet Again, starring Bruce Boxleitner and Courtney Cox. That's all tonight, the beginning of Homecoming Week on CBS. Herschel Walker, whose fumble set up the go-ahead touchdown. He was hit by Clyde Simmons near midfield. The ball picked up by Byron Evans. He then lateraled it to Eric Allen, and Allen fumbled it out of bounds at the 20-yard line. All of which ultimately led to Chris Carter's touchdown catch with 2:32 to go in the ball game. Now Cunningham will run it one more time on 3rd down and set up 4th down. Randall McDaniel and the rest of the Vikings. There's Tim Irwin. They take on Green Bay and Milwaukee next week.
That guy is upset, but he played a whale of a game. When you have 2 great defenses, you expect low-scoring games. You expect special teams to play a major part in it. And sometimes you can rack up the yardage you want, but I go back to what I was going to say earlier. The passing attack of the Vikings historically has been one of those feared in the National Football League. And I happen to believe that with injured players with contract holdout, with a quarterback that gets hurt, you don't turn that stuff around. It doesn't happen overnight. No one knows this better than people that play the game. Jerry Burns, Bob Snelker, they know this very well.
15 seconds remaining. We welcome all of those of you who've been watching other games on CBS. Philadelphia leads this one 10-9. Randall Cunningham hit Chris Carter on a 3rd down goal pass from the 4-yard line with 2:32 to go in this ball game to give Philadelphia its first lead. Rich Karlis's missed extra point is the difference right now. He pushed his extra point wide right after Herschel Walker had opened this game with a 93-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Right now it'll be 4th down, and the Philadelphia Eagles under Buddy Ryan, trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, will send on Max Runniger to punt with 15 seconds to go. Leo Lewis is back on 4th down.
Do you block it or do you set up the return? You have the option of either.
They've got 10 men up. They set up the return. And a fair catch. Goal by Leo Lewis. It comes with 7 seconds, now 6. I'll tell you what, a couple of extra seconds looked like they went off that clock before it was stopped. After Lewis, the clock is supposed to stop on change of possession.
Well, you know what's going to happen now. You don't design anything here. Nothing fancy about this.
There we go. They're going to reset it.
With the game clock operator, please reset the clock to 8 seconds.
Yep.
I don't believe there's a pass route in any playbook that is designed to go at least 30 yards, catch it, and run out of bounds and allow you enough time to stop the clock. I believe it would be expired. If say there were 2 more seconds on, I would say that's possible, but you have no choice. I think now you come out and you do the Hail Mary.
Well, the 3 potentials are to the left side. And here's Wilson. Intercepted. Picked off by William Lefty Frizzell. That is his 4th of the year. Jerry Burns and the Minnesota Vikings lose 10-9. Tim Irwin of the Minnesota Vikings and Keith Jackson from the Philadelphia Eagles have been chosen the Miller Lite Players of the Game and qualify for Player of the Week honors. A $1,000 donation will be made by the Miller Brewing Company on behalf of the players to United Cerebral Palsy. Our final score, Philadelphia 10, Minnesota 9.